Hey best friends, welcome to the oil making series. I will teach you how to use and make spiritual oils, fixed oils, whatever you want to call them. I wouldn't necessarily call them conjure oils because I'm not conjuring up any spirits to that's another video. Anyway, I will also use, give you the basics so you can make your own oils, as well as some of my recipes I will share with you guys. Do not share this video with your friends. It costs $7 to be here. If they cannot pay $7, then they don't need to make the oils, okay? All right, herbs, crystals, conductors, body fluids. Wasn't doing that. All right, so as far as the herbs, typically herbs, they have multiple purposes. Herbs like basil, lavender, ginger, they have like multiple purposes. Now, granted, the herbs here are typically used for love, but they can also be used for money. A lot of people don't know that. They think love herbs, oh, rose, that's only for love. No, it actually can be used for money, but should it be? All right, so when it comes to the all-purpose herbs like basil, lavender, ginger, especially ginger is very good for amplifying work. Those herbs are inexpensive. There's certain things that you should just have on hand, especially just practicing, because you never know if you're going to have to do a healing. You never know if you're going to have to do a rush of anything. So just have like a small amount of everything on hand. When it comes to herbs and adding them to your oils or whatnot, you take them first in your hand and you bless them. Always bless your herbs before you add them to anything. When it comes to your sweet jars, when it comes to your oils, always bless them. Even when you're dressing your candles, you bless them and then you activate them for what you want them to do, because they serve so many different purposes. Again, excuse my ugly ass nails because I can't get them done because one of them is like really effed up. All right, moving on from my insecurity. After you move on from like adding your herbs and stuff like that, don't go overboard and add, like, you can, depending on what you're making, you know, add like 13, even sometimes some oils have like 21 different herbs in it. Damn, we're no longer in the rainforest, evidently. So don't go overboard. When it comes to like love work and stuff like that, you want to use like 9 herbs. 13 is like a lucky number. So if you're doing like a luck oil, things like that, you will want to use like 13 herbs to complement the oil. Now let's move on to crystals. There's nothing fancy about crystals. They literally just give your oils like an extra boost. Be careful because all crystals aren't meant to go in liquid. Stick with quartz. They're inexpensive and they're safe for oils. If you add crystals to your oils, take advantage of the full moon by charging them in the moonlight. Oh my God, I don't even know. How are y'all looking at my hands? Like, how are y'all looking at them? They're just, they're so ugly. All right, anyway, when it comes to crystals, do you need to cleanse them before you put them in your oils? Yes. You can do, because it is a quartz, you can actually cleanse them with water. You can cleanse them with some Florida water. You can cleanse them with smoke. I recommend smoke because we're putting this crystal in oil and it's going to be wet, and crystals have like really rough surfaces and it's like really almost impossible to get it completely dry with like a towel. So we don't want to do that. All right, so crystals, your go-to clear quartz. You can also use tiger's eye. Especially for protection. If you're making a protection oil, I always throw a little tiger's eye in my protection oil. All right, besties, we're almost done. We're almost at the finish line. Conductors. Right here, I have some copper, very cheap and inexpensive. And then I have gold leaf. You see how thin and like, this is gold. This is real gold. I think it was like $8 that I paid for like a little booklet of gold. And you can use this for like wealthy way rituals. You can use it for as a conductor to allow things to come together. That's literally what it does. It's bringing everything together. So if you put, let's say this will be a very simple love oil, right? And you can keep it simple. I bless this rose in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, and I activate it to bring me love. Boom. I bless this cinnamon stick in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and I activate it to bring me love. And the same for this. We're going to keep it simple here because this is just an intro video. The next video will be the love and attraction video. So, ooh, damn, small boot. My breath can't be that hot. It's like, no. All right, so what you do is after you add your herbs, your oil's already in there. You do not need to add 2 conductors, just 1 conductor. You put that in there, and we're almost done, right? So if you're making this oil just for yourself and you're not sharing it with anyone, you would add a little bit of your body fluids. You don't necessarily have to add it to the oil, but if you're using a love and attraction oil, right, and you're about to put it on, you know, you might want to reach down underground, just get a little liquid, and, you know, put a little bit of your oil on that liquid, and then maybe put it in your sweet spots, you know, behind the ear, the wrist, the ankle, behind the knee. What's this little thing called right here? That. The other side of your elbow, your arm. So, and it will increase your shit times 1,000, okay? You're literally putting your own essence inside of your oil. And I highly recommend that especially with love work. Love oils, any type of attraction. You're trying to attract things. Even if you're, if you're like I don't have a lot of sex worker clients, but if you were like a sex worker client, you would for sure use that. Because it would make the person, it would bring out your pheromones, and it would make the person like shit crazy for you. So they wouldn't want anybody else but you. But we are at the end of the welcome video, the intro video. It's not a welcome video, but welcome anyway. But yeah, if you have any questions about what I just said, please put them in the the comments below, and I will try to get to them as fast as possible. Thank you for being a Patreon, and look out for the next video.